Divine Noni, ஆரோக்கியத்தின் அடையாளம்.
Dr. Anju Venkat is a nutritionist at the Health Awareness Center for the last 17 years. Anju is a tax COA, that is Chief of All, Health Counselor and Nutritionist, and a mentor. All production, be it food, seminars or classes, is her domain. The Health Awareness Center was established in 1989 by Dr. Vijaya Venkat, who is a pioneer in the promotion of holistic health principles. The Health Awareness Center has been started to orient people to look after their own health. It is committed to help people enhance and realize their potential for well-being, especially when ill. The emphasis is on correct foods and their role in health management. That is Dr. Anju Venkat.
Namaste. In the savanna grasslands, when a forest fire occurs, everything is eroded to an ash. And when the ash cools down, a single blade of grass starts growing, and the circle of life starts again. There is something in this blade of grass that is indestructible. Chlorophyll and your blood have the same chemical composition, which means our blood is meant to be indestructible, which is why we have survived 3.5 million years. We have survived temperature. We can be in cold countries like Siberia, -127, and we can be in hot countries like Libya. Both we can adjust to temperature. We have adjusted to the jungle. We are not the strongest animals in the jungle, and yet we have survived that. But what has happened in the last 100 years? Man has not been able to survive his own body. In the last 100 years, we've had osteoporosis, which is degeneration of the bone, osteoarthritis, which is degeneration of your joint, cancer, which is degeneration of your cell. If man has survived 3.5 million years, what has happened in the last 100 years? In the last 100 years, medicine has come into being. In 1906, there were only 6 generic drugs available. In 2011, we have 3 million generic drugs available. So the question we have to ask ourselves is, what is this body here for? You have 75 trillion cells in your body, all having only one focus, only one laksh. And what is that? To give you optimum health. Stores this energy only for 3 seconds at a time, because it's 100% sure that the rest of the body is going to be in synchronicity to see to it that it gets its energy in 3 seconds. So is this body that is functioning this way, coping to see to it that you have health, will it give you illness? No. In order to achieve this, the body needs to do what we term as 3 functions. The first, it needs to see it to it from the time we get up to the time we sleep, the body has energy, which is current account cash. Any function that your body needs to do for energy always leads to a discharge, which means I take in oxygen, I'm releasing carbon dioxide. I eat a food, I'm releasing a toxic residue. I move a muscle, I'm producing lactic acid. Any function leads to a discharge. So once the body makes energy, the body has to spend time in cleaning this residue out of your body. And this happens through solid liquid gas, through your skin, which is transpiration, through your breath, and through your bowel. And once this is eliminated from the system, what does your body need to do? Regenerate and repair cells. As I'm talking to you, as my eyes are seeing, one part of my eyes are rebuilding. Your skin is constantly rebuilding. 1/3 of your cells are constantly rebuilding itself. So for the body to be at optimum, it has to, on a daily basis, do 3 jobs: maintain you, clean you, and repair you. And because nature made the body, it is extremely disciplined. The earth rotates around its axis in exactly 24 hours. It doesn't decide, today is a Sunday, I want to relax, so I'll take 29 hours, and today I'm really busy, and I have to do everything quickly, so I'm going to rotate faster. No, it's rhythmic. And in this rhythm of 24 hours, what your body does is to clean in the morning, which is from 4 in the morning to 12 in the afternoon. In the day, it gives you energy, and in the night, it sees to it, it does its repair. It does it in these 3 cycles. But cleaning and repair only happens when your machine is in a state of rest. You can't clean a mixie when the mixie is on, and you cannot service a car when it's running. So in order for these 3 functions to happen, your body needs what is termed as an input. A plant to grow, it is living, the seed has life, but without soil, without fresh air, without sunshine, it cannot grow. You will not put it in salt solution. A car to run needs petrol in the petrol tank, oil in the oil tank, you have to charge the battery, and you have to put air in the tire. So similarly, does your body function on Swayambhu automatically without you doing anything? No, it needs an input, and that input is what we term as rest, oxygen, and nutrition. Rest is like charging your phone. You can use your phone as much as you want, but it needs to be recharged, because only in rest, cleaning and repair occurs. You need oxygen, which is like air in the tire. And with that, you need construction material, which is the food you eat. Your blood, your bone, your muscle, your nerve, every single cell that has a structure needs construction material. It cannot be made by your thought. It cannot be made by your breath. It can only be made by the food you eat. So what is the food that the body wants? The body wants a food that will give you energy to function. The body wants a food that will clean the dirt out of the body, which is like surf, rin, vim. And the body needs a food that is a body builder. And this nature has provided us through fruits, vegetables, nuts, and sprouts. What fruits do is to give you instant energy, and what fruits do is to clean you up. And what vegetables, nuts, and sprouts do is to work like bodybuilders. When this input, which is your rest, which is your oxygen, and which is your food, is not to what your body wants to do, which is optimum health on a physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional level, your body doesn't sit back and say, forget it, it doesn't matter, I'm not here to do it. It starts working towards it. How? First, it conserves energy, which is it does less. So it stops sending energy to your hair. It stops sending energy to your skin. It slows down memory, and it starts giving you a silent indicator that money is less in your bank account. How do we know that? Your fasting sugars start rising because your body is trying to tell you that input to output is less. When we ignore these signals of conservation, your body moves into the second stage, which is what? It starts craving for foods. So when your body needs a cleanser, it starts craving for salt. When your body needs an energizer, it starts craving for sugar. When your body needs a lubricant, it starts craving for fried. Depending on when you want the food, that is the time you are hungry, which is why all of us feel hungry or feel the taste of food differently. So when your maximum hunger is first thing in the morning, it means your body is saying, I don't have enough energy through the day, and I don't have enough energy to clean. When you attack whatever comes your way in the evening, it means that you don't have energy for the next day. Cravings are not personality. You don't crave sweet because you have a sweet tooth. You crave sweet because the amount of energy in your body is less. And when this craving is also ignored, what does your body move into? It moves into symptoms. Symptoms are signals. When your fuel indicator shows a red light, what do? Ignore it, jam it, or fill it with fuel? If it's a petrol tank, would you ever put LPG, diesel, or CNG in it? No. So when your body gives you a signal of hunger, gives you a signal, it is an indicator by the body that something it requires. Like Dr. Venkat keeps saying, only a dead body will show no symptom. As long as we are alive, your body has only one goal, and that goal is optimum health. So what does your body do? It starts giving you symptoms. So if you cannot clean, which is your dirt has started piling up, the symptom you get is your body does spring cleaning or Diwali Saaf Safai by itself, which is it puts a speed breaker and throws all the dirt out through a cold, through a cough, through skin rash, and through diarrhea. What you need to think about is when your cold comes out, is it gold coming out of your body? Is it silver? Is it your share certificates? What is coming out? Dirt. Let that dirt come out. When your body does not have enough energy to repair, what will happen? There will be pain. Pain is an indicator by the body that this area requires repair. When your body does not have enough energy to function, which is to maintain, then sugar levels go up, pressure levels go up, because your body is trying to tell you that it is coping. Any symptom is not a disease. Dis-ease is the body communicating to you that the body is not at ease. It is not in homeostasis. It is not in balance. And that is why it happens. So what is it that we need to start understanding? Radioisotopic studies have shown that your taste buds change every 3 weeks. You get a brand new liver every 3 months. In 6 weeks, you get a brand new skin. And in 40 days, your intestinal lining changes. Who you are today is not who you were yesterday, and is not who you can be tomorrow. So what is in your hands is to take health in your hands, to realize that a cow is not given the choice to decide, today I'll eat grass, tomorrow I'll go to McDonald's and eat a burger, tomorrow I'll go to Shravan Bhavan and eat masala dosa. No, a cow cannot decide that. A snake only hisses when it is attacked. It cannot decide to go to a lawyer. It cannot decide to be like Mother Teresa. It cannot decide to be non-violent like Mahatma Gandhi. We as human beings are given the choice to choose. Choose what we can do. And this choice is given to us because from evolution, we are the most precious gift of evolution. Because nobody is the same. All cows all over the world look the same. All roses all over the world look the same. And each one of us are different. All you need to think about every morning when you wake up is if you had something in your hands that nobody else in the world had, how would you take care of it? With preciousness. And that preciousness is to understand three things. Vitamin A is what your body needs, not a pill, but vitamin A is awareness. Be aware of who you are. Your body will give you your symptoms. So for some of us, we will crave for sugar. Somebody else will crave salt. Some of us will fall sick every day. Some of us, for 3 months in a row, nothing happens, and then we fall ill. Each one of us are different. Be aware of your symptom. Be aware of your craving. Be aware of what your body tells you to do. The second is vitamin O, which is oxygen. When your diaphragm pushes up, your chest contracts. When your chest contracts, the amount of air you're taking in is less. Your stomach is not a digestive machine that is supposed to function all the time. The moment you put food in your mouth, your kitchen starts. 1 cup of tea takes 24 hours to digest. When you eat a fish curry rice, your body takes 72 hours to digest one meal. When you eat roti and rice in the same meal, your body takes double the time to digest the same thing. From the time you wake up to the time we sleep, what we have started doing is only eating food or thinking about what we are going to eat next. So when that happens, your stomach is constantly digesting. You have no refrigerator in the stomach. The moment you put food in your mouth, your kitchen starts. And if your kitchen starts, cleaning and repair cannot happen, which means instead of regenerating your body, what is your body going to do? Degenerate. And that is how illness occurs. It is illness as an indicator that your body wants to move into wellness. So what is it you do? When you sit to eat, sit. Breathe. You don't fill petrol in a running car. You don't charge your phone while talking on it. So be with your breath. Because when you're with your breath, you're with your 75 trillion cells. And those cells will make you be aware of what you need to do. And finally, the most important vitamin, which is vitamin P, pleasure. Do things that you love to do. If you're eating a masala dosa or eating a salad and you're going to think of a biryani, or you're going to think of a chocolate mousse, or you're going to think of a masala dosa, your body is not digesting the salad. The brain has given the signal to the pancreas to secrete insulin. When insulin goes out and there is no carbohydrate to break it down, that insulin is converted into fat. You are what you think. So when you're eating, when you're being, when you're doing, it is very important to do it in an act of love, to do it with pleasure. For all you need to keep remembering is if we want wellness, we need to add life to life. So what we are going to do now is to just go through our concepts of what I spoke about. This is actually in every cell of your body. Your body knows it. All we need to do is to remember it. 60,000 kilometers of blood vessels, See to it that nutrition reaches every cell in 3 seconds. Their action keeps telling you, I love you. You have 7 million rods which see color in your eyes. 7 million cells in an eye that is as small as a postage stamp. And what your eyes want you to see is that your body loves you. So can we start knowing, believing, and remembering that your body, your life, and the divine is here to love you, and for us all to keep saying, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Divine Noni, ஆரோக்கியத்தின் அடையாளம்.